Good morning, students. I hope everyone are fine, right? So in the last class, what we discussed? In the last class, we discussed the exercise number 1.1, right? In that, what we solved, that is about the some statements are there, that is whether it is true or false, that we discussed about the number system only. Okay, so and after that, how to find a rational number in between a given two rational number, that we discussed in the last class, right? So now today we are going to discuss about the irrational number. Okay, irrational numbers. So what do you mean by irrational numbers? I told in the last class only, right? What do you mean by irrational number? The irrational number is nothing but the number which is not in the form of a number which is not in the form of p by q is called irrational number, right? Okay, so the number which is not in the form of a p by q is called as the irrational number. Okay, so next we are having here some problems based on that only. Okay, so that is nothing but here we have to locate the, see here, what is the meaning of that one? First see here, recall when we use the symbol square root. Okay, recall when we use the symbol square root, we assume that it is a positive square root of the number, right? If a perfect square is there, then only will exist the square number. See here, if a square root of 4 is a 2, we can get, but what is the square root of 3? No, because 3 is not a perfect square number. For that reason, we can't get the root 3 number here, right? So root 3 is what is nothing but it is a irrational number. Okay, so root 3 is also one of the irrational number. We can't write in the form of a p by q that. Okay, so for that reason root 3 and root 5. Okay, so these are called as, even root 2, these are called as the irrational number. And now we are having a locate root 2 on a number line. See here, the examples are root 2, root 3 and root 5 and so on. Okay, so these are the irrational numbers, and you know already how to locate the or how to represent the rational number on a number line. Already you studied in the 7th, 8th, okay, in that all the classes you studied already how to represent or how to locate a rational number on a number line. But now our thing is to go here, see here. So these are the irrational numbers. We need to locate a irrational number on a number line. Okay, now we will study how to represent a irrational number on a number line. Okay, we will see now. Representation of root 2 on number line. Okay, representation of root 2, because root 2 is a what? It is an irrational number, right? So we are representing representation of root 2 on a number line. Okay, so we start first here. See, everyone see here, look at the board. So this is our number line, right? So here 0, middle value will be, and right side of the 0 will be always positive values, and here negative numbers, that is 3 and minus 4. Okay, so here this is a number line. Now we have to represent root 2 on this number line. Okay, how to represent here? See, so first take a 1 centimeter here. Okay, using a scale only, take a 1 centimeter here. Okay, so mark this point, and after that again using a scale I am saying. Okay, using a scale, take a 1 centimeter distance here. Okay, 1 centimeter. Using a scale, take 1 centimeter distance and mark that point. Okay, so this point will be O here, right? This will be O, and this will be P, and this will be Q. You can take any letters. Okay, so here this will be point P and this is a point Q here. And after that, see, this is a 1 centimeter is there, and this is also 1 centimeter is there. Okay. Now join these two. Join O and Q. Join O and Q. Okay. And after that, using a compass. I hope everyone know the compass, right? So using a compass, take this much distance. Using a compass, take this much distance, and after that, using that one and make an arc here like this. Okay, make an arc like this. Using a compass, make an arc like this. Okay, so wherever it cuts the number line, okay, that arc cuts on the number line, right? So that point is called as this one. This point is called as the root 2. Understanding what I am saying here? Once again I will say, everyone observe here. Okay, so just first draw the number line. Draw the one number line here. Here I taken a positive numbers and here I taken a negative numbers, right? And after that, first thing is from the 0 take a 1 centimeter. From the 0 take a 1 centimeter. That point will be P here. Okay, so that point will be P. And next is again from the point P take a 1 centimeter distance using a scale. Okay, that point will be Q here. Okay, so next after that join OQ. Join the OQ. Okay, next take a distance of OQ using a compass. Okay, using a compass take a distance of OQ and make an arc. Okay, make an arc with the distance of the OQ. Okay, OQ distance you have to make an arc here. That arc is intersecting at a one point, right, on the number line. On the number line, that arc is intersecting at a one point. So that point is called as the root 2 here. Understanding everyone how to locate the irrational numbers on a number line. Okay, see here, this point is called as the root 2. How? See here, here 1 centimeter is there, right? So consider the triangle. Consider a triangle OPQ. Consider the triangle OPQ. In that, this will be a right angle triangle, right? Exactly, it is a right angle. OPQ is there means it is a right angle triangle. Then see here, OPQ is a right angle triangle. In that, we can write using a Pythagoras theorem. OQ square is equal to OP square plus PQ square, right? So here OQ square as it is, OP is a 1 centimeter, 1 square plus 1 square. That will be the 2, right? So what is OQ now? OQ is equal to what? OQ is equal to root 2, right? So OQ is equal to, we are getting a root 2, means it is a root 2. For that reason we take a OQ distance and we make here one arc. Understanding? So wherever that arc intersects at the one point on the number line, that point is called as the root 2 here. So this is the representation of a irrational number on a number line. Getting everyone? Okay, fine. So now next we'll see the representation of a root 3 on a number line. Okay? Okay, we'll see the root 3 now. How to represent the root 3 on a number line. We'll see. Representation of root 3 on a number line. Okay, same. First thing is you have to draw the one number line here. 1, 2, 3, this will be 4. And here -1, -2, and it is -4. Okay. So first take the one number line here, and now we are locating or representing a root 3 on a number line. Okay, as same as the root 2 we are doing here. Okay, this is a root 3 is there, that is root 2. Okay, we'll see now. So from the 0 point as a O here. Okay. From this O, take a 1 centimeter distance. Means this only, right? So this point is now representing as a P point. Okay. Here 1 centimeter take first, and after that from P point take a 1 centimeter distance. From P point take a 1 centimeter distance. Okay. That will be the Q here. Understanding? This is a point P and this is a point Q. Okay. And after that, again take here 1 centimeter distance. See here, this is a 1 centimeter and this is a 1 centimeter. Now join this same OQ. What you did know, root 2, that only you have to write here first. Okay. Join this OQ, same. Up to root 2, everything is same. Okay. You have to do similarly like a root 2. First, up to this step. Okay. So that is now I am joining the OQ distance. What is the OQ distance here? Root 2. Already we did in the last problem. Right. So next thing is from Q point. From the Q point again take a 1 centimeter distance. From the Q point again take a 1 centimeter distance. Okay. So that is I am giving as a point R is. Point R. Okay. After that now join the O and R. Join the O and R. And what is that point? Root 3. Okay. And using the OR distance. Using the OR distance. Why OR is here? Root 3. For that reason you have to take the OR distance here. Okay. Using the OR distance, you have to make a one arc here. Using the OR distance, make an arc like this. Okay. So this will be the, I think it's not 2. Okay. It is about the 1.7 something you will get. Okay. So this will be the representation of a root 3 on a number line. Understanding what I am saying here? So whenever we are representing the irrational numbers on a number line, that time we have to consider the first one number line. Okay. Observe properly everyone. You have to consider one number line here, and after that using that number line here, what we have to do? First take the 1 centimeter distance from the center point, that will be the 0, right? So from 0 take a 1 centimeter distance here. That point I am representing as a P here. Okay. And now from the point P take a Q. That is 1 centimeter distance again. From the point again take a 1 centimeter distance. That point will be the Q here. Okay. Now join the O and Q. Join OQ. That will be the root 2. Already we did in the last problem only. Okay. So that will be the OQ is a root 2 now. Now again take a 1 centimeter distance from the Q point. From the Q point take a 1 centimeter distance. Okay. So that will be the point R now. Okay. So now join the O and R. Getting what I am saying here? So join point O and R now. So that will be the root 3 now. Okay. So taking a distance of the OR, you can make a one arc here, and that arc is intersecting at a one point on the number line. That point is called as the root 3. Understanding what I am saying here? Okay. See here. Why it is root 3? How can you say it is a root 3? See here. This will be the right angle triangle again. Observe the triangle. Observe the triangle OQR. In the OQR triangle, that is a right angle triangle. Okay. Using a Pythagoras theorem, what we can write there? Using a Pythagoras theorem, we can write a OR square. That is equal to here OQ square plus RQ square. Can we write like this? Yes, we can. Because it is a right angle triangle, we can apply the Pythagoras theorem there. So this will be the hypotenuse here, right? So this will be the adjacent side, this will be the opposite side. Okay, so we can write a OR square is equal to OQ square plus RQ square. So OR square as it is, right? OR square. And what is OQ square here? OQ is how much? Root 2 is there. OQ distance is root 2 is there. Write that one only. Root 2 whole square plus RQ means it is a centimeter is there. Take that distance here. 1 centimeter, 1 square, right? So here OR square is equal to root 2 whole square means square root and square root cancels. Only left with the here 2, right? So next one plus here 1. So OR square is equal to, we are getting as a 3. And what about the OR here? Sorry, you are not visible, right? I'll write here. Okay. So next step is here. OR square is equal to, we are getting 3. And what about OR here? That is square root. Right? So for that reason I written OR is a root 3. Okay. So this is the way to represent or allocate a irrational number on a number line. Okay. So next is after this, these two are the examples here. Okay. So after that we are having one exercise here. Exercise number 1.2. Already we solved the exercise number 1.1, right? So today now we are going to solve with the exercise number 1.2. Okay, that is based on the rational number only. Okay, so again it having some representation of a rational numbers on the number line, and they given some statement also. Okay, according to the question we'll answer now. So everyone open your textbook at the page number 8, that is exercise number 1.2. Okay, we'll start the exercise number 1.2. Exercise number 1.2. Okay, in that exercise number 1.2 we are having a first one statement. See here, state whether the following statements are true or false. Okay, they given us some statements here, but you have to say whether the statements are true or false, that you have to say here. Okay, so justify your answer, and they told here justify your answer. What is the meaning of justify your answer? Justify answer means you have to give the explanation about your answer. Why it is a true and why it is a false. That you have to give the explanation here. Okay. So that is mean nothing but a justify your answer. Okay. So first one, what is the first statement here? Every irrational number is a real number. Yes, obviously, because in real numbers only two types are there. That only rational as well as the irrational. So for that reason what we can say here, every irrational number is a, see exercise number 1.2, first question, that will be the true statement. Why it is straight? Why it is true? See here, because irrational number is a type of a real number. Okay, you can give the answer like this. Irrational number is a type of a real number, because I told in the which one, that is when we are saying in types of number, that only at that time only I told, that is in real numbers. Okay, in real numbers only two categories there. First one is a rational and second one is a irrational, right? So first one is a rational, that will be the q value, and irrational is q value. So in this only two categories are there, means of course every irrational number is a real number. We can agree that one, right? So for that reason it is a type of number, that only it is a true. Okay. So next, what is the second statement here? What is the second statement they given here? Every point on the number line is of the form root m, where m is a natural number. Every point on a number line is of the form root m, they told here. See here, this will be the number line. Agree everyone? This will be the number line 1, 2, 3 and this 4 and -1, -2, -3. Okay? They are telling every point on the number line is a form of the root m, where m is a natural number they told. Right? See here, natural number means we can take a root 2, root 3 and root 4 and root 5, root 6, root 7, whatever we can take the numbers, right? Natural, m is a natural number means we can take a from 1 to infinity number. Any number you can take here. So that means here root 2, root 3, root 4, root 5, root 6, right? They are telling here every point on the number line. See here, these are all the points, right? Not only this point, in between 0 and 1 also so many points are there, right? In between 1 and 2 also so many points are there, and after that in between 2 and 3, again some more points are there here, right? So every point means you have to consider each and every point here, not only this 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. You have to consider every point on the number line, means in between 0 and 1 also there are infinite number of points are there, right? So for that reason here we can consider here these points also. So they told every point on a number line is a root m form. They are telling it is in the form of a root m. Is it true? No, it is a false. Why it is false? See here, on the number line we are having a, what is that? Here see, 2. Number 1 is there. Whether number 1 is a irrational number? No. And 2 is a irrational number? No. Because square root of 4 is what? Square root of 4. It is root m form only. Right? Square root of 4 means it is in the form of a root m only. And what is the answer for square root of 4? That will be the 2. Right? So this will be the 2. So whether it is true? Every point, sorry, what I told once again, sorry. I think I'm confused. Wait. So every point on the number line is of the form root m, where m is a natural number. Yes, it is a true statement. See here. Because this 1 also we can written as a, see here, square root of 1. Square root of 1 is a 1 only. And square root of 2 is a, square root of 4 is a 2 we can write. And square root of 9 is a 3. And square root of what? Square root of 16 is a 4 here. Okay? And here, what you can write here for the, wait 1 second. But it is holds for the positive numbers but not for the negative numbers, right? They told hold the negative number, hold the number line. Yeah, see here. That is the, we can say here, wait 1 second. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yes, it is a false only. I told no. It is about the, see here, we can, it is a holding for, it is a good for the positive numbers, right? So it is satisfying for the positive numbers, but for what about negative numbers? It is satisfying for a positive numbers, right? See here, once again I am telling here, every point on the number line is of the form of a root m they told here. Okay, so every point on the number